There's a quarter of a man in the market with a quarter of a car, so it's easy to park it. He gets to the counter, he saves what he can, but he only saves a quarter. He's a quarter of a man. The next damn day he got hired. The only thing wrong with this plan, he only gets a quarter. He's a quarter of a man. Every day he's on the street, too few quarters, too little to eat. He's so little the people all stare, but he only pays quarter fare. Oh. Now the quarter of a man's on vacation, but he still gets his ration. When he gets to the market, he saves what he can, but he only saves a quarter, 'cause he's quarter of a man. Every day he's on the street, too few quarters, too little to eat. He's so little the people all stare, but he only pays quarter fare. Oh.
We're live.
What is that hanging behind you?
It is a championship belt. It is. It's going to hang on my wall for a little bit, and then it's going to make the rounds. Going out to some other YouTubers to sign and pass on, take some pictures with. What a day.
Seriously.
That is so cool.
So I was put on notice unofficially, not through my attorney, that apparently I'm going to get contempt of court charge for assuring you all that there is no danger here. So Chille DeCastro has been going on a doxing spree. Yeah, he got Blue Bacon. He got Arizona Jeep Girl, allegedly, maybe. He's threatening to dox hundreds of trolls. Everybody's getting doxed. So we all need to breathe.
He's the Oprah Winfrey of doxing right now.
Yes,
And me too.
Oh yes. Dog Tactic is also getting doxed.
And my dog.
Your dog is getting doxed too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He doesn't like puppies.
I'm sure he'll dox her next. I mean, she's guilt by association. She was sitting right here.
The goodest of the good girls. How dare you? How dare you? Ridiculous.
What does that say about Charlie?
Yeah.
He's going to
Nobody better
jail.
don't you dare dox Charlie. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
He is a
I
good
don't think many
boy.
people are that concerned. Maybe a couple are. So I just want to talk to you about, what you should do if you get doxxed. And I am a semi expert on the subject because I've been doxxed a zillion times. I've actually had my house put up on the internet by more than one person at more than one time. Address, phone number, social security number, vehicle VIN number, license plate number, a map to my children's school. All been put on the internet. I am happy to report to you that I am still alive and unharmed, as is my family. But it can be jarring the first time that it happens to you, particularly when it is a person that presents themselves in a way that, such as Chille does, for instance, might be a little scary. So the first thing you need to do is just relax, breathe. There's no actual danger here. This is a quarter of a man that we are dealing with. Anytime that he says, I'll put your information out there. If someone shows up, it's not me. These are imaginary friends. Do not be afraid of Chille DeCastro's imaginary friends. He has no friends. That is abundantly obvious. Right. He just flits around from couch to couch with random internet acquaintances, right? Like, he's obviously, if he had friends, they would tell him to fucking stop his behavior at some point. They'd be looking out for him. They're not, because they don't exist. So a man that has no friends does not have any friends that he can send to your home. I also understand that at one point he was alluding to sending Colombians, presumably the cartel, to people's homes. Like, I'm Colombian. I'm in Colombia. So
That's not
somebody
racist
shows up
at all.
Yeah, listen.
Or something.
The Colombian cartel does not work per diem to settle online beefs, to the best of my knowledge. Okay. If that has changed somewhere, then they must be, really going through some tough times right now that they would have to resort to that. But the last time that I checked, that was ridiculous and absolutely not realistic at all. So you're probably safe there. But what do you do if you get doxxed? Do not react. Okay. Do not show any fear, any panic, any weakness whatsoever. Do not react. You do not need to confirm nor deny if the dox is correct. And knowing Chille DeCastro, there is a 50-50 chance, if I'm being generous, that it's actually correct. If you have laws in your state that criminalize doxing, at least put your local PD on notice if you feel like you are in danger, right? So that does not mean going on the internet and screaming about it. It means go to the proper authorities if that is appropriate. They will tell you whether or not they can help you and what the next step is. The next thing you need to do is just let your friends and family know. Listen, I am being bothered and harassed by a sociopath on the internet, and he may reach out to you and send you some disturbing messages. Just block him, right? Those conversations will only take about 3 minutes per, family member or friend. Not that long.
I literally copy and pasted the same message to numerous people.
Right. Yeah, you can do that. And then, what you want to do is make sure that you've locked down your social media. And if you're really concerned about doxing and you just want to check, go ahead and look yourself up online right now and see what sort of information comes back and lock down what you can ahead of it. Okay. And that's all you have to do. It's really not a big deal. Chille is incapable of doing anything of any real consequence. You are not in danger. Yeah. No, we didn't dox Chille, nor did we say that we were going to send people to his home. Right. I have no interest in sending anyone to somebody's home. I do have real life friends. So there's that. They're not thugs. If I asked any of my real life friends, like, hey, would you go over to this guy's house? They'd be like, no. Are you all right? Go get some help, Kate. That's what they would say. Yeah. Yes, Roman, exactly. Put all your social profiles to private and to friends only. And don't, accept any friend requests from people that you don't know if you're uncomfortable with it. If you get weird emails, don't click links. That's just a good practice anyway. It's not just Chille DeCastro out for your information. And please remember that any information that anyone who's looking to dox you can pull has already been online. That's where they got it from. Okay. And you've survived thus far with having this information online. So you're going to be okay now. That's fine. Yeah. Exactly. The white pages. Yeah.
I was just gonna say phone books doxed everyone.
Right. Like, this isn't new. Like, your information is out there. And obviously if there's any violent threats, because I know he's making some veiled ones, it might be a little bit difficult to distinguish that legally because they're not explicit threats. If it moves over into explicit threats, then again, Discord, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, not the place to go. Local authorities, that would be the place to go. Yeah. So dog detective, he wants to dox you too.
Yeah.
Because she reamed him last night.
That was so funny. I didn't think he'd actually show up, but he did. I'm so honored.
Somebody asks, what if you want him to find you? I mean, feel free to reach out, I guess, in that case. And
yeah, just don't complain about it after.
He kept asking what my name was, and I told him I was following fairy rules.
What are
I don't think he understood.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
You never give the fairies your name.
Why?
Because then they have power over you.
Oh.
Well,
never fear this impotent half man, quarter man, really, because you're giving him too much power over you. Right? Like he is. He's maniacally laughing. I'm gonna dox everyone. Like nobody should give a fuck. There's nothing that he can do to you.
I know. It's just like, what are you gonna make me lose?
Right. Yeah. I'm going to go after people's jobs. Like, I mean, no, if your employer listens to this crazy man ramble on about you, about what you're doing on YouTube and decides that that's a reason to separate from you, you didn't need that job anyway.
Oh, yeah. I don't even have a job to lose. So go nuts, Chille.
Just catching up on all of this fun right now. He's got some shorts up. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Jeez Louise. It is rich that he is, threatening. Threatening to file a complaint for contempt of court. Make sure you push the right buttons this time to file, Chille, if you're going to do that.
Oh, man, I can't wait for the response on that.
He only knows how to hit the live button. That's all he knows.
Yeah, I look forward to that, because then we'll just counter with the 8 million times over the last 2-3 weeks that you have just nonstop talked about me, threatened me.
Look at that middle one.
That's fine.
Look at that middle one. I literally thought he was turtle butt for a moment.
We got another troll. I'll be doxing you on Monday. And why am I waiting until Monday? Because we got your YouTube username. We got your Discord. We know where you work. Why am I waiting? Because I want to make sure that you work where you work. I just want to make sure that's where you work, because you're going to get fired. You're going to get fired from your job. I have screenshots of all the things that you've said on YouTube and all the things you've said on Discord. Your job is going to fire you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get a cameraman there right where you live to film it. Because when I get your boss on the phone, after I send all the screenshots,
like a whole paparazzi crew,
you're going to get fired. I'm hoping your boss will let me get a cameraman
God.
for when you get fired. So it's just going to take a couple more days. I want to confirm a few more things here.
Can you imagine him calling and being like,
she have your time play? We haven't fun yet. I'm just sitting here in Columbia relaxing, just getting all kinds of information. Good times, right? Good times. Woo! Good times.
I just like this.
Just remember that he's been on vacation this entire time.
His skin tone is foreskin on an operating table. What happened with the lighting yesterday?
Where's the struggle?
Okay, last video, I gotta go. As you can hear outside, the kids are playing, and I'm all about playing with the kids. So I gotta go, but I have to give you this breaking news. A major troll from the Discord account and from that horrible hate troll mafia channel just turned. And they didn't turn publicly. They turned internally, and they're giving me the information. They gave me the information for 2 people, but I've asked for the information for 2 other people. They gave me this information initially, and so now I have my research people looking up their LinkedIn, looking up their Facebook, looking up their Instagram, and most importantly, what I'm trying to do is get their jobs. And then I'm going to release their name, their picture, the name of their mother, the name of their father, the name of their children. You don't get to hide behind the internet and be a horrible person. One of your own just turned. Yes, it's happening. You're going down. Sorry, man. You wanted to be a troll and hide behind the internet? Are we having fun yet? Huh? Okay, last video, I got to go. As you can hear outside.
Why people's children, you fucking weirdo?
Because he has none of his own. Just like he goes after people's jobs because he doesn't have one.
He shows their homes because his is mobile and seen by everyone.
Do not fear this man. Do not fear this creature. No. Like this is not scary. This is ridiculous. Look at him. Look at him. My God.
This is an angry brosif. Chihuahua.
You unironically use the word brosif.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. It's really intimidating shit right here. Yeah. I am the Poppy asks. Hold on. 8, we are having fun yet. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I find this pretty amusing.
Those were all words.
Yeah, they were words.
Good.
They were words. Yeah. My God. There's one where he takes his teeth out. Oh.
Yeah, he did.
This man is a national
it was in
treasure.
hashtag it takes hashtag courage to be hashtag real.
He didn't
hashtag live, laugh, love.
He didn't learn from last time. Wasn't he upset about the memes?
Yeah. Memes are harassment, and you will go to jail.
No fun allowed. It's illegal now.
I think it's pretty shitty that he is just issuing threats against just hordes of people at this point. Like, you know, and I cannot stress enough. He is impotent. There is nothing that he can do to any of you or anyone at all. There is no danger here. There is nothing that he can do.
¿Tienes todo cosas?
Claro, es que aquí está el ordenador.
Eka, ahora nosotros vámonos. Eka, ahora en 20 minutos.
I don't know. What time
10 minutos. ¿Cuántos más minutos aquí? Tía.
Mi amor, yo diría unos 15 minutos más.
15 minutos. Ok, bueno, gracias.
Ok, voy a ducharme.
Duchar. Yo, what's going on? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? How you guys doing? Sorry if I can't actually look at you. I cannot see any of the comments. I can't see anything. Number one, I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. Number two, it's so bright out here. I'm looking at the beach, enjoying myself. Coke dog, I can see that. Sorry, guys. I can't see what is going on. What is going on? So, you know, I hope I could keep my eyes open here for a second. Hit the like button. Everybody right now, if you would hit the like button. You know, so I just had a couple of minutes here and I've got to get, my aunts are flying away today. One aunt is flying to what's called the coffee haven, the coffee. Tía, ¿qué nombre es de café ciudad tu voy? The city you go to, the coffee place. What's it called again? Pereira. Or Armenia. Moderators, feel free just to block these people. We just keep going.
I love these back
it takes,
blocking.
you know, I'm noticing something that's ubiquitous across YouTube. That some people, you know, can't be real. And so, you know, even when it's just so obvious, the truth, people can't be real. And so, you know, you see that here. You see people who are fake, who hide who they are, who aren't genuine, who play both sides of the fence, who do all these things, right? And we know it. We know it. But what I am is real. And the people who are with me are real people, really want to change things. And so, you know, yesterday, you know, we kind of got a glimpse as to what needs to specifically change in that list that Marcy put up. You know, we have to get cameras in the courtroom. We have to overturn Terry versus Ohio. Oh, my aunts are packing right now to take off. You know, we have to end torture cuffs. That's what we have to do. Torture cuffs have got to go. We cannot allow torture cuffs to continue to flourish.
Imagine being his aunt or in another country, you like never see him, and he's out on the balcony yelling about torture cuffs.
America changes, then what will happen is the rest of the country will follow suit. You know, good to see you, Gary. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. V Boyer's in the room. Good to see you, V Boyer. How are you? Troll Hunter, it's always nice to see you, my friend. Cope Dog, dog. Good to see you, Cope Dog. Good to see you, my brother. You know, Cope Dog is a real dude, you have no idea. Cope Dog and I met at my court hearing in Ironton, Ohio, about 6 months ago or so. And ever since the day that Cope Dog and I sat down in court together, he has been real with me. I mean, real. You have no idea. So now when we actually take a look at, and we get to the point where we get to a place where we're going to end the torture cuffs, we then have to start to think about what our mission.
I don't like this video recommendation because it is boring as shit. Sorry.
Yeah,
he's just going to reiterate his mission again.
Yeah.
Truly is for life. And what is it? A more free, more constitutional country. We have to get to a constitutional standard. Nobody should be arrested without a victim. Nobody should be charged by the state without a victim. Nobody. If you get charged by the state and there's no victim, that should be abolished. We should fall back to the 6th Amendment standard that you have a right to face your accuser. And if there is no accuser, then there is no crime. Now, of course, you're going to have things like littering, where they're going to say, oh, there's no victim, there's no crime. But you create a victim out of all of us when you litter. You see? So we have this ongoing problem of frauds in our country. We have people who serve in the National Guard.
Wait a minute. So if you litter, then everybody's a victim, and therefore you get to face everybody? Is that how that works now?
Yeah. The whole town gets to shun you.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
They pelt you with the garbage that you littered in Chille's world.
Who are frauds. We have people who say that they're part of our great military and they're frauds. We have so many frauds in our country. It's just incredible. The only reason that we should have any sort of person wearing a badge that is there in a sense of security is to protect us, just to protect us and protect our rights and to uphold our rights. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys, I can't see the comments. If I look real close, I can see, but I can't see most of the comments. So please forgive me. Yeah, Action Jackson. Yeah, Action Jackson. I'll tell you what. And so, a lot of people, when I show them, right, let me give you a simple example. You see that? You guys can screenshot it and do whatever you want, make fun of me. My mandible, my maxilla right here is broken, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I have to get bone inserted here. That's real. This is real. That's real. I don't have those 2 teeth because my bone is broken.
This is your mandible.
You see? And that's the
reason
your jawbone.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit, Chille. This is ridiculous. I am the Poppy. Shout out to I am the Poppy, who just said that he supports us more than Chille. Thank you so much for that. I am the Poppy. That's my friend, everybody. I am the Poppy. I'm the Poppy. Poppy. Love you, bro.
I showed everybody because I want to be real. I don't want to be fake. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But there's so many people. And what's the funniest part to me is the biggest critic who cuts you down and talks about you and says bad things about you is fake. Can't even be real when they're caught. You're caught, dude. And I gave your address away yesterday to somebody. So good luck, bro. Good luck. The fraud of our country is what we're fighting. Remember, go back to 1763. In 1763, the Declaration of Independence, I believe, let me just stick to the topic here because I don't want to get lost in a history lesson. But in 1763, there was something written by Thomas Paine that he said, hey, look, it's just basic knowledge that we don't need another country half a world away to be our protectors and to tax us. So that's what I'm saying here. It's good to see everybody. I saw good to see you. I'm so sorry I can't see anything. Yum, that's Yum. Jeremy, how you doing, Jeremy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Archangel for Truth. That's a guy right there who really cares about change, who really cares about justice. You know what I'm saying? What's up, random? Hey, D, how are you? Good to see you. I can only see names. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I've got just a few minutes left with my aunts, and my aunts are flying. One is flying. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to come on for a couple of minutes and talk about how fake these people are. You folks are real. You folks are going for real stuff. Is that breaking the flaw? I see that breaking the flaw. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jamie. Good to see Tommy. Action Jackson. Yum.
They're real. Smile Kyle's name is not even Kyle.
So anyway, listen, I'm baking out here. I'm absolutely baking in the sun. It is so hot here. It is so hot right down by the equator. It is so hot. And this is such a beautiful place. I'm sorry that we're checking out of here today. That's why I've shot from my balcony today, because we're leaving here in the next 15 minutes, obviously. But I want to give you guys a lay of the land where we were. And then we leave here today and we go to another city. We leave here today and we go to another city. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay. I'm starting to cascade sweat, so I got to get the vlog out of here. But I wanted to jump on and just talk to you guys about being real. And so if you want to be real and you want to change things, that's what I'm here to do. And I'm not going to stop and I'm not going to quit. What I'm going to do is systematically attack people who are mean to me and lie about me, and I'm going to expose them. That's what I'm going to do. And that's not just the bad people on YouTube. That's cops, that's judges, that's district attorneys, that's council members, that's county commissioners. If you guys get in my way and you guys want to be criminals and you want to leech off the people of this country, remember, there are folks like me coming after you. And I'm going to take down right now. I can't say it. I want to say it. I can't say it right now. There's a huge thing going on right now that I can't tell anybody about right now. I got to keep it to myself until we get all the records to really nail these guys. That's the mistake. Well, Ironton wasn't a mistake, but that's the mistake. Not a mistake. That was the problem with Ironton, is that once I had blown it up, then they started hiding all the evidence and they started changing things and they started doing things to suppress the information so that we couldn't get it. And so that's what we're looking at here. And there's another great, big, huge thing, just like Ironton, that I'm working on right now, and I will reveal everything as soon as it's done. And matter of fact, there's a few of you I'm going to need help from, so I'll reach out to you guys as time goes on. Anyway, it takes real courage to be real. It takes real courage to be genuine. It takes real courage to stand for something. And anytime you stand for something, there's someone standing on the other side standing against you. And the question is, are you going to jeopardize or question or minimize your own values and principles? Are you going to minimize your mission? Are you going to minimize what your goals are? Are you going to minimize who you are?
So that's the question. And we know that we have frauds amongst us. We know that the critics are liars and cowards and frauds. And we know that the entire fraternal order of police is a scam on the people to keep power consolidated to the government and to the rich. And we're going to change it. And it's just that simple. And I'm not going to stop. I'm never going to stop. You can't stop me. And if you can, try it. Someone said to me the other day, they sent me an email. My cousin said to me, hey, this person sent you an email. Do you want to read it? And I said, go ahead and send it through. And so my cousin sent the email through and it said, I've got this on you and I'm going to take you down. So I responded and I said, everybody's tried. Let me know. Maybe I'll boost your post for you. We don't stop. I got to get out of here. How many times can we say in the comment section? We don't stop. How many times can we write? We have 230 people in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Type in the section right there. We don't stop. 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 And I will not stop. You cannot get me to stop. I'm not negotiating with you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. I'm never going to stop until I change the system. I give you my word. I swear to my God. I swear to everything that I am. I swear on my father's soul and my mother's eyes. I will never, ever stop. And if you get in my way, I will expose you and I will come after you. It's that simple. It's that simple. So anyway, listen, I got nothing but love for you guys.
Okay, that's sane. Again, do not fear this man. There is nothing that he can do to you.
Why her eyes?
It is weird.
Not
your mother's soul, just her eyes, and your father's soul.
Maybe it's a Colombian saying. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. I just got a weird email from someone that I have no idea who they are.
Oh, that's always fun.
And identifying himself as someone, yeah. I mean, asking me not to harass him, and I've never talked to him before, and identifying him as somebody on Chille's legal team. That's so weird. I haven't seen anyone by this name enter an appearance. I don't understand.
Strange.
Why? Well, you're contacting me and not my attorney. That's really weird. Yeah.
I guess you're on notice.
Yeah. Is that the real delete laws? Oh, it is. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, let's do that. We'll just compare videos. How many videos you've made about me and my children and threatening my subscribers. And we'll, go ahead and match it up to this one video where I told people not to fear you as you threaten them because you are a quarter of a man.
Right, doxing rape survivors.
Let's do that. Yeah, doxing rape survivors, blackmailing people into writing affidavits for you per the court record, or having people contact other people at 3:00 in the morning demanding that they testify on your behalf, and you'll drop things, or come on, Chille, get a fucking grip, bro. Get a fucking grip. I'm not afraid of you. Nobody should be afraid of you. Nobody's afraid of you. Yeah, chronic. No, get you how. Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, good. He called me honey too. I'm not in big trouble. I'm not at all. Freedom of speech, motherfucker.
He just wants that prior restraint. That's all he's circling back to.
Freedom of speech swings both ways.
Right. The difference between me and Chille DeCastro is that for the past 2-3 weeks now, maybe, where he has just constantly been making videos threatening and defaming me and being really I have not once felt the need to go run to Mother Government through the courts and cry about it. I respect the fact that you have the right to speak about what you want, Chille, including me. That apparently does not go two ways because you are a gigantic bleeding vagina.
Oh, yeah. If he's watching, show him the belt because he said Chad bought it.
Oh, yeah. Do you like my belt? You like it? Champagne belt? You got it. It's mine.
Pretty sweet. You could have kept your knee pressure down. You could have won it.
It's mine.
Yep.
I look at it every night before I go to bed. I just take a glance and I remember what a fucking bitch you are. And how no one should be afraid of you, and how no one is afraid of you. Right? Yeah. Send the cartel to my house. Do it.
I think this is definitely a case where he took your silence for weakness, and it's not going to pay off.
Right. No. Yeah. Eaton Beaver. I did not earn this. Neither did Chille. But it's mine. Yeah, it's mine.
Funny how that works. It's almost like life isn't fair.
Right. It's almost like you turn around and you try to intimidate people, and maybe you get your way a few times, and then you fuck around with the wrong one, and you find out, sir, that I give zero fucks.
Right, he was all gully about Chad in his live today, but had the chance to actually fight him for charity for children and didn't.
Yeah.
But now he wants to talk tough from an airport.
You had a chance at the safest fight.
Right.
And you ran from it.
Yeah.
So sad.
And I would appreciate it if all communications went through my attorney. That's what I pay him for. Don't send random people into my email, please, purporting to be from your team that are not through my attorney, threatening me. I'd appreciate that very much. Yeah.
The judge would probably appreciate that too.
Yeah. I would not speak for the court. I do not speak for the court.
In my opinion.
I speak for myself. And I speak for myself when I say that I am not afraid and that no one else should be. No one else should be. Yeah. Keep threatening people. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say. I really came on just to address the fact that nobody should be, afraid of this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all part of his plan, Kate. It's like being raised.
Oh, it was part of your plan. Right.
He set the mouse trap and put his hand in to see if it was set.
Yep.
Good job, Chille.
You got me right where you want me now, Chille.
Because that totally works in court. You can totally gaslight your way through this.
Right.
Keep doubling down, buddy. I don't know how many times you've doubled down.
Right.
He does not stop. Doubling down.
It's infinite. It's infinite double downs.
You're going to be in contempt of court in the morning. Just make sure that you press the right button this time, guy.
Just take your finger and hit the button.
Right. I feel like now all of a sudden, naturally, all of your technological problems are going to be solved, right? Yeah.
Say less.
Right.
Oh, painful.
It really is.
How about you stop threatening all of my my friends? That would be a good start. That would be a great start. Right.
I find them funny.
Like when you lose control so much that you resort to screeching into your camera about how you're going to send people to a bunch of strangers' houses. Why? Because of mean words? Is that what this is? Like your feelings are hurt. So you're going to make thinly veiled threats of physical violence against people that you've never met. Yeah. Come on. Get a fucking grip. Seriously. It's the internet. It's not that fucking serious.
You can just shut it off and walk away at any time.
Touch some grass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eat some grass if you've got to. It might settle your tummy.
Right.
Right? I would have been down at that beach.
Seriously.
Fuck YouTube. I would have forgotten you guys existed for 2 weeks. Like, sorry. Vacation. That's just my opinion, though.
Can't even imagine to be so upset. Like you're literally threatening strangers. I've been accused of sex trafficking children, and at no point was I was like, I'm gonna go after everybody that's ever talked to delete laws. Gonna send people to your house. Like what the fuck? Calm down, Don Mafioso. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? And here you are still, like, it's not enough. Like, let me tell people in the real world, sometimes what they do when they're taking court seriously and they're not creating a clown clusterfuck of a farce is they just quietly file motions as it comes up. No need to go on the internet and threaten somebody with it. You just fucking do it. Right. Yeah.
We know what you're trying to say, Chille. We understood.
We understand that your obsession is with Kate Peters'. We get it. We all get it.
God damn you, Kate Peters'. Right.
Oh, he's still going.
I'm glad you're happy. My goal always is to make you happy.
Giggity.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Oh gosh. The chat is very fast. Oh, guys, you can't make fake accounts of him. You're going to get sued.
You're getting sued, yeah.
Do better.
Yeah.
Well, while he's here, should we read super chats and get him real mad?
No, I don't want to upset him. He's happy right now. He's thanking God. I just want him to be happy. A little happiness in your life is all that
I just got a message that there's a video in your DM.
Oh, okay. All right. This is a good time to remind you that, we have a revolving fundraiser for legal fees. What is in my DM? Oh, I have not had a chance to look at this video. I'll play it. I'll allow it. I don't know what this is exactly.
I'll allow it. I think it's a good source. So
risky click.
Oh, he's gonna get an injunction because of you, Kate.
Yeah, I believe it. I do. Yeah, an injunction. I'm gonna be getting conjunctivitis because of you. Yeah. Does it hurt? Does it hurt when you try so hard and you can only get like a quarter of the views and followers that I did? Does that bother you? Does that bother you a lot? That like there's so many more people that show up here than will ever show up for you? I hope it doesn't bother you. I just want to make you happy.
Hello, it's Yoshi Laws here. How's everyone on the road to YouTube? I'm just coming home from Colombia. You might ask, what's with the funny voice? Well, I swallowed a couple things I don't want to talk about down here.
I can't play this.
They're kind of.
I can't play this. I'm sorry. I can already tell that it's going down a path that I don't want to go. Okay. Yeah.
I just want to know if Chille hit the like button.
Did he find it?
Could you please hit the like button on your way out?
I hear he's been having some blurry vision. I wonder why.
So she was making content and not mentioning you at all, and you could not shut up about her.
I don't even care about that. I don't care about that. It's like, do not threaten people. Like, how hard is that? Like, just nut up enough not to fucking threaten people, right? Like, I'm here to remind people that you can absolutely go ahead and toss all of Chille DeCastro's threats right over your shoulder and not worry about it, because there's nothing he can do to anyone. There's nothing he can do to anyone. He just screams into a phone, right? How do you join the channel Delete Laws? I would be delighted for you to join, and you can also go to jail with everybody else. You just go ahead and hit the join button with your little finger. Just with your little finger. Just hit it. Just hit it. Yeah. Oh, man.
What an adventure this has been.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
I know.
It's a never-ending story.
Yeah.
The song that never ends.
Without any protagonists.
Can we stop starring things at the same time? Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even think this is that really the real one? Can someone check for
No,
me?
there's a real one and a fake one in there, and they're going back and forth.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's great. There's like 10 sock accounts.
Chille, I have a request that perhaps you would consider doing an interview with Merb, and you can serve him at the same time. So if you would just want to consider that, I would really appreciate it. I know that I've made you very happy this evening, and I would like to make Merb happy as well. I'm a people pleaser, That's really what it comes down to. So it would be great, Chille, if you would consider doing an interview with Merb, and then you can serve him at the same time. He's a really fair guy. He's a fantastic interview host. It's great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, let's read. I'm going to read some super chats right now. That's what I'm going to do. Start that. I would interview with Merb. That would be great. Unlocked. Thank you for joining and supporting the mafia. Delicious cheese sandwich. Did Shiz really call out blue bacon like Chille claimed? Yeah.
Oh, I did. And I said it with my chest too, and I meant every word of it. Thank you.
Yeah. GA has a great stand your ground statute. Try me. Well, I'd appreciate it if there was no physical violence at any point. Because again, nothing's going to happen. No imaginary friends of Chille's are going to show up at your homes. Becky Lynn, thank you for joining. You're going to jail. CJ Halliday says, hey, keep it up, guys. CJ, good to see you, my friend. Crafty Shamrock Designs by Cheryl says, you ladies are awesome, and hugs. Hugs right back at you. Shiz is absolutely beautiful. Dog Detective owned Chille, and Chille is insane. I agree with every single one of those statements. I do. Bacon Head Eating for Fun says, keep on rocking and keep fighting. Yeah. shadow boxing, if you will. Thank you for the support, Superior Nutcase. I think you're going to jail. Bacon Head Eating for Fun says that so much marching powder, it's unreal. Yeah. The season of Chille has been lit. Can't wait for the Christmas special. Oh my God. Can you imagine what the Christmas special is going to be?
Oh no. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Buckeyes, thank you for the super sticker. Carly says, been practicing my kite folding skills for jail. Well, you're going to need them now that you've donated. How dare you? Mental health problems are a terrible thing when you deny having them. Yeah, I mean, it's a struggle. You should always seek treatment as soon as you can. That your quality of life will improve dramatically 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
He lost his crusty socks, so he used his hair. So there's something about Mary. Even his Spanish socks, that makes 2 with him. TTU, Team Kate rules. Thank you so much, Paul. Superior Nutcase. Sent my guys. If you guys could all do me a favor, I appreciate it. I know I appreciate the support and the concern so much, but if we could just not email my attorney, that would be great. I just want to minimize the circus as best we can, except for the days that Chille's going to hold me in contempt of court because I literally reacted to the threats that he's been making against all of my subscribers, including in states where these behaviors are criminalized. So that's a really good thing. An active warrant could deny you or entry to the U.S. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think so with that little warrant out in Ohio. He can run from that forever. Hillsborough Cop Watch asks that everybody hit the like button. Yes, please, especially you, Chille. Mary Smith is still just here for the subpoena, and she will see us all in jail. Yes, I look forward to seeing you in jail, Mary. Tessa Brown says, I would love to see him wading through waist-deep Canadian snow trying to serve me. He would send one of his imaginary friends. Scraps to Selby Bone says, Chille, you have been chortled by gum-chewing shiz.
I get anxious being on camera, and I thought gum would try to soothe me.
No. Chille speaks Spanish like he knows the Constitution. Thank you for the compliment. I like you to handcuff him. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Weird.
Chille laughs like Charles Nelson Riley. So his wardrobe choice is one man's opinion. Yeah. Okay. I bet Chille told his fam that he's in pot in the U.S. In pot? Important, maybe? I don't know. Imported? Love you, girls. TTU from Scotland. We love you too, Paul. Salito's OnlyFans asks, please delete me. How can you be fake real instead of really real? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
It's a Chilleism.
Yeah. He renders common sense basic knowledge. This is a huge secret thing, and then proceeds to tell what the thing will be. Yeah.
Every time.
It's 3D chess, you guys. Chille, just let everyone in on your joke on all of us. We will all call you brilliant. Yeah, if this turns out to be some sort of elaborate performance art, I will be so thoroughly impressed. Bacon Head Eating for Fun asks, where's my lawsuit? Well, it's coming any day now. Chille's nothing left but to try to instill fear in everyone. Nothing will come of this, just like nothing has come from anything he's tried. He's an impotent clown. Exactly. Yeah. That's what he's trying to. He wants to scare people. That is the only sort of power that he can get at this point. Do not hand it to him. Don't, because otherwise he will remain powerless. Absolutely powerless. There's nothing that he can do to any of you, I promise. Kit 190 says freedom of speech for me, but not for the Ka. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here pretty much. It's really, really lopsided. 2 middle fingers to the quarter of a man. Thank you, Fergie. I agree. Chille don't know about Ball says my name says it all. Yep. Just to push a like button for Kate. Thank you so much. Christ Manson, my friend, says keep up the good fight. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Wilson says, funny how Kate can back herself, but Chille has to try to find friends with a chomo, cough, chance, cough. Yeah.
Not just one, though, right?
Earl Warden, too. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold the belt
like a
up.
pedo squad.
hold up the belt and yell, "Yo, Adrian, we did it." Well, it's pretty well like fastened to the wall right now, but maybe I'll do that when I get bored next. Paul says Chille isn't a vagina. Vagina is warm and deep. Chille has a Napoleon complex. A garden gnome would send him running for the cops again. Yeah. Lardboy74 says, congrats on standing up to Hobbit Chille. Yeah, I mean, the best way to stand up right now, though, is to not be afraid of being doxxed because there's nothing he can do to you. And if you really are concerned, be proactive. Like, lock your shit down now, okay? Jeremy Terry says, I have had scarier shits than Chille. Yeah, I absolutely. Services such as LifeLock help you monitor your information, including social media profiles. Thank you so much, NRH. This is true. There are services out there. I'll probably put a list of them on my community page. Not that you guys really need that, though, because like there is no danger here. You're all safe. Impotent little men. Corey Haim faked his death in 2010 and surfaced in Alaska as Chille DeCastro doxxed. I don't know if that's accurate. Good Ship 2 became a member. Thank you so much for joining. Unclean Hand said there's plenty more where this came from, Chillito. Thank you so much for the support. Sally Jesse Raphael Glasses says, hopefully I won't be seeing his meltdown in an airplane video here on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, that was...
Stay calm on the plane. Stay calm on the plane. And he would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling ladies. Yeah. Well, I mean, by this time tomorrow, I'll be in a federal prison. So I answered that. It's right on the join button. Atari Farian says, damn shiz, I'd buy you a car if you let me buy you dinner. By the way, NoHo is Northampton in Western Mass. Good to know.
Oh.
Get a car.
I need one. That car's a piece of shit.
Right. Does Chille realize that he is in your chat, that you haven't come to his? Yes, let the judge. Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking bother the guy. I haven't made content about the guy. Like, it's just, it's the point where it's ridiculous because, like, you're doxing people. Why? You're threatening people. Why? You're saying you're to send people to their houses. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's just...
J-Max says that Chille is a beta. Come at me, bro. Accurate. NRH says Chille appears to have created a plethora of evidence of doxing, which is against YouTube, TOS, and illegal in states, including California. Yeah, I am not a proponent of mass reporting people's channels, so I'm going to go ahead and full stop that and say that I do not support that. TK Taylor Mack says, such a smart move on Contro's behalf to go after the military and the cops family and judges and attorneys. Sounds like a solid game plan. Caw, love ya. Love you too. Is Chille calling Jim Terry an alpha? So sad. Jim Terry is not an alpha. Jim Terry is also another sad little man that can't take care of his responsibilities and takes advantage of grieving people. That's what Jim Terry is. Thank you so much for the support, Ella. Maverick Gaming says, I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha. Alphas don't need to tell others that are alphas, bro. Really don't need to say it every other day. What does it even mean? It means nothing. When I hear I'm an alpha, I hear I have crippling self-esteem issues and haven't had a job.
I just hear I'm a douche whenever someone says that.
Right. Like, no, undateable. Gotcha.
Robert Bowman says, mess with Kate, mess with family, loser. Yeah. Okay. It's like when they were going to raid Area 51. They can't get us all. Can't, though. Blaine Dev says, love from the Demon Army, IDA. Thank you so much. Chille's blow up doll says, I have to wear his glasses during fun time. Help. I'm so sorry for you. Hillsborough Cop Watch says Chille's not an alpha, more like a beta, and he can't do anything to you. That's the point of this stream. The Truth in Astronomy says, here's some cash for the legal fund. Is the fundly open? Yeah, it is. Hold on, let me get the link. Right there. That's the link. Oh, wait. It's only half the link? That's only half the link.
It's just the end of the link.
I'm sorry. There we go. There's the link to the Fundly. Oh, that goes directly to the attorney. Probably buying some headache medicine for dealing with me. NRH says his shorts, community posts, and live streams this weekend include threats, attempted extortion, bartering, not doxing. Some in return for doxing others, in my opinion. Yeah, no, there's been a lot of threats made for just this like constant threat of doxing. He's doxing everybody, doxing. There's nothing he can do to you. There's nothing. It's not even like it's just hot air, empty threats. Eliezer Morales, thank you so much for joining. Gidmar, thank you for joining. Is Jeff Hates Pigs still in jail? Was Jeff Hate Pigs still in, did he go to jail? I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties. I think he got out, if that's the case. Dave's Not Here is proud to be a troll. Proud to have you. Devil's Advocate says, does he not realize that not everyone has your morals and ethics? He could be sending his fans after people that just don't give a fuck. Well, hopefully the people on the internet that follow him are more intelligent than that. Like, you know, there is absolutely no reason that you should ever feel compelled to go to a stranger's house at the behest of another stranger that you watch online to get involved in this stupid internet flame war that has just devolved into this, right? Chille, you weren't talking this smack when I was standing in front of you. You ran to the cops instead. I think that you did too, though, Bridge to the Divide, to be fair. Cadbury Bunny says, 2 more Canuck books that Chille won't get. Yes. Lindsay says, I'm going to get disbarred for supporting a criminal organization. Oh, wow. Yeah, everybody's losing their jobs according to... I mean, it's just ridiculous. He's going after... Yeah. Pat's Cat says, you ladies are all rock stars, beautiful people. I'm with you 100%. Thank you, and I'm with you. Conspiracy says, when can I get made? As soon as you join the channel, you have joined the channel. I guess you're made now. You're made. The great thing about his Mashing Power and Problem is it only 3 sleeps till Christmas. Something like that. I am legal OKC. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, here we have another comment from Chille, tripling down. He's not threatening people. I promise I'm going to expose you when I get your identity. Well, my name is Kate Peter. I live in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. And I think you're a bitch. And I don't give a fuck. Chille, don't give a fuck. Wait. You may be able to crash down a lot of people around you, but you will never, ever, ever, ever get me under your stupid fucking boot. You statist piece of shit. You will never, ever, ever have me bow to you. I am not afraid of you. I will never be afraid of you. You are physically unimposing. You are intellectually unimposing. There is nothing about you that I find to be any sort of authority or anything that is to be feared whatsoever. And I will continue to come on the internet and remind people of these facts. There is nothing about you that should be feared. You have no authority. You have no power.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have a job. You don't. Or a home or a vehicle of your own. You have nothing. You are nothing. Delete Lols, thank you for joining. Ross Rachel Brady says, much love and support. Thank you so much. Right back at you. Christ Manson says, 3 of the best ladies on the net. Keep putting Cheese Hog and his Nana glasses in his place. Yep. Grandma Sunshine Dragon. Thank you so much, Grandma. I'm going to call you, and I got your messages late yesterday. I'm so sorry, but I'll give you a call this week. I'm like wicked behind on messages and email, guys. I'm so sorry. Shady Lamp says, why am I craving Nutella and see you in jail? Love you, ladies. Yep, I'll see you in jail. Have you a good time. Not interested. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, and thank you so much for joining. Rocky says, Chille is one of the obnoxious spoiled toddlers, very short toddler. I mean, I'll tell you one thing he's not, is someone you should fear. Thinking about it, starting a playlist of recipes that use jail commissary food as ingredients. That's a good idea. Plan ahead. I like that. It's pragmatic. Dr. Strangelove, on a different topic, Irish Demon was just describing Shiz's fascination with all things potatoes. Do you love potatoes?
It's just I always call him a potato.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't like potatoes?
Oh, no, I like potatoes. I'm not like, I don't have them all the time.
Are you fascinated by them?
No, they seem pretty basic.
I'm eating potatoes right now.
See, he was talking about Dog Detective, actually.
Right. She's fascinated by potatoes. Warsmith says, if Chille goes to the naughty step, you need a ladder to get back down. By the way, Shiz, great to see your smile. Yes, it is. Delete spores.
Antibacterial spray. Like, why does no one read that name?
Delete spores. Hates mushrooms. I love you guys. Fucking delete spores. You're a nobody, Chille. Who? Yeah. Nobody that we're worried about, that's for sure. Peter, thank you so much for joining. I know I mangled your last name last time, and I'm not going to try again because it's Scraps to Selby is in direct competition with Delete Spores now, as she loves mushrooms. I enjoy mushrooms too. I agree.
It depends for me.
Connie H is just here for her lawsuit. She hates bullies, and that's all Chille is. He's not even a beta, more like an omega. You rock. Thank you so much. You rock too. Sparkle Star says Chille reminds me of the bear whisperer right before the grizzly ate him. Yeah, something like that. Ralphie, thank you so much for the support. Emmy, thank you for joining. Good job, buddy. Says I'm an alpha is human for barking and peeing yourself. Yeah. Thank you so much for the support, Bookworm. CC Trample says alpha equals high knee pressure and heat explosion. Yeah. Saint Michael says I will prefer to be doxxed by the passenger sitting next to Chille. I will be prefer to be doxxed rather than be the passenger sitting next to Chille. Yeah. Yeah. Savannah Cat Chat says I want to pay for my choice of bunkmate in YouTube jail, please. Yeah, thanks. We'll keep you on the books for that. Okay. W124 Mercedes says, hello, ladies. Here to pay my mafia dues. We'll put you in the books. Gia61 says, oops, I forgot this. Thank you so much, Gia. 65CJ5 says, for cakes with files in them. Thank you for assisting our jailbreak imminently. Unclean Hands, thank you for joining, my friend. Eid Defeed says, behind the camera, Chille, I will beat the crap out of you, dude. The real Chille, whimpering, I just want to go home, runs to his car. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, I was saying this the other day, like you see in the animal kingdom, there are certain animals that puff themselves up to appear bigger or change colors, right, to scare off predators. So, you know, they try to appear to be bigger and more imposing than they are because they're really weak and full of fear. I think that's a good analogy here. There is nothing that this man can do to you. Mayor said, you ladies look beautiful tonight as usual. I tried to say something about Chille here, but it won't let me post the super chat. Doesn't like my language. I don't know. YouTube is very arbitrary sometimes. When it doesn't allow. Daniel Hetty says, just think of alpha like in programming, a broken version of incomplete code, unusable in its current state. I put that on my community tab a while ago. Yeah.
Not fit for public release.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeff Loves Pig says, I own more the Chille and M1 paycheck from homeless. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Unchained America says, can we give the real Delete Laws a membership? I would have gifted. Yeah, actually. Next time he can get one. TJ Horse Girl says, if he ever gets in here.
Have to sue himself then if he becomes a member?
I don't know. He's exempt. TJ Horse Girl says, if he gets everyone he is suing fired, how will he get money from them when he wins these lawsuits? That's a good question. That is a catch-22 for sure. Probably should have factored that into the plan. B. Blanco says, Kate Peter, I beg to differ. Chille is a fort house made of his indestructible trifolds down by the river after his van was stolen. Like that would be nice if he does. Everybody needs a place to call home. Len says, Legicator pointed out Chille's back to blue glasses. I guess that's progress. Yeah. The Bio Explorer said, you mean I will get fired from teaching? I'll miss the students, but not the rest of it. Glad I joined the Mafia IDA. Yes. We'll compensate you, my friend. Scraps to Selby says, I went to bed last night and on the pillow was a hobby horse head. Chille! It was me, actually. Don't you turn. There's more where that came from. Chille's ring light said, me and the van have been hanging out while the boss is out of town. It's been nice, but now it's back to work if he gets back in the country. I hope he does. Not wishing anything bad on anyone. Shelly Proctor says, 48-year-old man, baby talks, throws temper tantrums, shows no class or discretion when in an airport waiting area, zero insight into his behavior. Chille, get some help.
I concur. I co-sign that.
Yeah. Nick Wolf says, Kate, my family loves you more than we hate DeCastro, and we feel that he is a fur. I'm not going to read that one out.
Whoopsie daisy.
I disagree. John DeCastro, thank you for the support. Nomadic Wanderer says, while you may not be a role model, Kate, you are a voice of reason, and thank you for that. I try. So thank you. Can
I just say something? My opinion, and I speak only for myself. If you are so into like this internet stuff that you get to the point that you actually want someone dead, turn off your fucking computer. You've gone too far.
Yeah, it's time.
That's way too much, guys. Like, enough of that shit.
It's time to stop. All right. Constitutional Prong Scholar has given us $4.99 in a petty super chat. I appreciate it. Cynthia Merritt says, if Chille doxes me, he'll find out my mom's family was mixed up in the mafia. I'm connected. Oh no. Big Jake, the King Freak. Thank you so much for joining. I bet that you're a rapper. If you are, call me, email me. Let's make a rap. Chille, Sally, Jesse, Raphael Glasses says, Chille, please go back to the red frames. Everybody seems to have a preference there, huh? Gedrick Frog, thank you for joining. Grim Dog says, Duck Goose is now gone. Duck Goose is now Doxxed lawsuit. Yeah, that's what we're going from. Yeah. There's no need to worry about it, guys. I really, honestly, like, there is nothing that he can do to you. Chille dropped this while running back to his car house studio. I tried to call him to tell him, but he didn't hear me over his screaming. Thought I'd put in the commissary fund. Thank you so much for that. Nope, wasn't me. Says our queen is the First Amendment champion because our playboy backed out of the fight. Ouch, my high knee pressure. Listen, it's serious. Health issues are never any fun. Yeah. Man, Dr. DP's musical medical medicine show. I like that. That's a good one. Thank you for the support. Triker. Oh, sorry. Triker says, I admire you, ladies. I admire you too.
Oh,
thank you. Yeah. Is Lauren Daly go to the chick that cheated on her exams? No, guys, listen, she just had a score that was so high that they thought that she cheated. It's not her fault. She did nothing wrong. Chille is like that little toad from the famous meme video, thinking he goes all major alpha. In the real world, he's nothing but that's like, there's nothing he can do to any of you. If Chille was a dog, would he be a Doxxed? Yeah. Thank you for this.
That's a good one, actually.
Probably, yeah. Well, this has been a weird day. Any other questions, guys? I'm going to put together some resources just over the doxing, just so everybody can feel comfortable. Although I've said this a million times, and I'll probably say it a million more. Like, don't worry. There's nothing that he can do to you. No one's coming to your homes. There are ways to deal with this. The last thing that you need to do is just freak out, though. You're going to cause yourself too much stress over nothing. You're going to continue to feed into his delusions of some sort of power over people with these threats, which in turn is just going to continue to drive the behavior. So just like, remain calm. Really, remain calm. Yeah. Dick Bag Patrol, don't worry. There's always still a chance. Yeah. Anything else, guys?
I think that's about it.
All right. Well, we got to an hour. Reading the top record says, Kate, you're ruining all these people's lives. I'm not. It's good to see you, friend. It is. My channel is going dark on September. I think that's a fake delete. Yes. That is good. Don't hit the panic button until he gets Navin Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good until he gets Navin Johnson, at which point, then maybe we want to panic. Until then, we're good, though. I'm just kidding about that. There's no reason to panic ever. If anybody needs to reach out, if they're concerned, if they need some extra support or whatever, as always, info@massholereport.com.
I just went through this with Witch when someone was trying to dox her. I went on voice with her and talked her through it because it can be jarring, but it's inert. It's a fart in the breeze.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Again, any information that these assholes get, it's been online this whole time. So, you've survived thus far. So there's our email. If you want to reach out, if you need to talk, that's fine. But don't worry. And this was the last thing that I wanted to show you. Is that you can, if your personal information shows up and you feel that you don't want it there, there is, hold on, I'm going to go back to this video that my dear friend that I love, I mean, he did make this video. I could tell by the first few minutes of it, it was not something that I wanted to play and make my situation even more fuzzy, but
you got one last super chat.
That's okay. I'll start for a minute. So if you have personal information that shows up on YouTube and you don't want it there, we're going to go to report. Okay. Don't mass report shit, for the love of God, either. Like, really, it's a bitch move. This is just for your own personal information. If you go down to infringes my rights, okay, so we got that. We clicked the three little buttons. We went down to infringes my rights. We're going to say privacy issue, and then we're going to click next. And it's going to bring you here. Okay. So we're looking at the privacy guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
You got to read the whole thing. And then you're going to go click on the privacy complaint process. Okay. So now we're on the privacy. And then from there, you're going to follow the prompts. And you can submit a privacy complaint. And then, go through. Okay. And you're just going to follow the prompts. I've reviewed them. Continue. And then you're going to pick from the. So that is something that you can utilize. I'm going to sternly remind people. Oh, you couldn't see everything that I just did. Fuck. Because it opened a new window. All right, hold on.
I thought it was just me, and I was
is it right? I was like, am I not looking in the right place?
Hold on.
Bad co-hosts.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, Kate, no one can see you, you idiot. All right, so here we go. So after I went to a privacy issue, it brought me to the privacy complaint process. Okay. And then I'm just going to continue. Oh, no, I got to go back further, I guess. No, I don't. Yeah. And then you're going to follow the prompts from here. So you're going to say, I'm going to submit a privacy complaint. I'm going to hit continue. I have reviewed the community standards. This is important, guys. If you're using this content form to harass other people or create false privacy reports, your YouTube account may be suspended and we will all ostracize you, right? Don't do that. But if it is actually your information, you can follow the prompts and you can file a privacy complaint that will at least get your information taken down. And luckily, it also doesn't fuck with somebody's channel, so it's not going to do anything negative like that, Yeah. Oh, we got more that came in. Oh, these are.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple more.
Okay.
Right? Harry said at least you weren't muted for a change. You just weren't showing the window.
Thank you so much. Once upon a time, Indie Atarfarian says chili dogs with mustard. Freakabama. Hey, you save your money, lady, but you're very welcome. Lauren De Laguna is yet again spreading misinformation. I will not be in criminal court on Tuesday. I have been charged with nothing. I will be sitting in a clerk magistrate's hearing to see if they can establish probable cause based on a police report that includes the line that somebody believes that something was happening. So that's really pretty solid. John DeCastro, thank you so much for the support. And Scraps to Selby Bowen says, Kate Stroll Mafia, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Yeah, that's what we do.
You can't quit us.
Yeah.
There's no quitting in the troll mafia.
Blood in, blood out, gang, gang.
I want to congratulate Lauren De Laguna as well. She did say that the lawyers that she had to hire, because she is being investigated by the both the examination board and the ethics board, they have told her that she will be a lawyer in 2024. So your sister established her career a lot faster, but we're not holding that against you, even though your parents probably are. On that note, guys, have a good night. Katie Hayden is really successful. Love you guys.